Imagine waking up every single day feeling like you're unstoppable, like no obstacle, no fear, no doubt can hold you back. What if you could walk through life with a level of confidence that turned every challenge into an opportunity? You see, most people think confidence is something you're either born with or you're not. But the truth is, confidence is something you build. It's not just about how you look or what others think of you. It's about understanding who you are, what you stand for, and knowing that no matter what, you are enough. Today we're going to uncover the secret to unlocking unstoppable confidence. The kind of confidence that propels you forward, even when the world seems to be standing still. Are you ready to discover what's been holding you back from your true potential? If you're ready to take this journey with me, write in the comments below, "I am a warrior." Let me ask you something. How many times have you stood in front of a mirror and thought, "I'm not enough, I'm not capable of this, I'm not worthy"? I know I have. We all have moments where we doubt ourselves, where we feel like we're not good enough, like we don't belong in the places we dream of being. And let me tell you something, that feeling is normal. It's something everyone experiences, no matter how successful they may seem. But here's the thing, those thoughts are not the truth. They are simply the barriers your mind has built to protect you from failure, from rejection. The truth is, confidence isn't a gift that some people are just born with. It's a muscle, and like any muscle, it grows with time, with patience, and most importantly, with belief. Think about it. Every single time you've pushed yourself past your comfort zone, no matter how small or big the step, you've built that muscle. When you walked into that interview, when you took that risk, when you showed up in a room full of strangers, you were exercising that muscle called belief. Belief in yourself, belief in your potential, belief in your worth. And over time, as you continue to believe in yourself, that belief turns into confidence. It's not just about telling yourself you're great, though that can help. It's about the actions you take that prove to yourself that you're capable of more than you give yourself credit for. I want you to picture this. A person standing at the edge of a cliff, looking down into the unknown. Their heart is racing, their legs feel weak, and everything inside of them is screaming to turn back. They don't know what's on the other side, and they're terrified of failing, of falling short. Now imagine this person stepping forward, trusting that the leap is worth it. They take that first step, and with each step they take, they discover something new about themselves. They realize that they're stronger than they ever imagined, more resilient, more capable than they ever thought possible. The secret to unstoppable confidence isn't the absence of fear. It's learning to trust yourself enough to take that step, even when your knees are shaking, even when your heart is pounding. And what would happen if you believed in yourself as much as you believed in others? Because the truth is, we've all had moments where we see someone else struggling like we are, and we think, they'll figure it out. They have what it takes. But when it's our turn, we hesitate. We wonder if we're enough. But the world doesn't need more people doubting their worth. The world needs you to step forward and claim the confidence that's already inside of you. It's not some abstract concept. It's a practice. Every time you choose to believe, even just a little, your confidence grows. It's that simple. But here's the catch. You have to choose to believe. You have to choose to trust yourself, even when your inner critic says otherwise. What is it that holds you back from believing in your own power? Is it the fear of rejection, the fear of failure, or maybe, just maybe, it's that voice inside your head that says, "What if I'm not enough?" The truth is, you've already survived 100% of your worst days. You've already made it through the storms, the challenges, the hard times, and you're still standing. So why let fear stand in your way now? Confidence isn't about being perfect. It's about showing up, being real, and owning who you are, flaws and all. It's about embracing every part of yourself and saying, I'm worthy of success. I'm worthy of love. I'm worthy of happiness. So take a deep breath, because the first step to unstoppable confidence starts with believing that you are more than enough. Now, I want you to think about this. If you were to take one step forward today, despite the fear, despite the doubt, what would that look like? Would you make the phone call? Would you put yourself out there? Would you walk into that room, head held high, knowing that you've got what it takes? If you're ready to take this journey with me, write in the comments below. I'm a warrior. You've made that choice to believe in yourself, right? You've taken the first step forward despite the fear, despite the doubt. But now, here's the hard truth. You will fail. Yes, you heard that right. Failure is inevitable. You will fall down. You will stumble. And there will be moments where you feel like everything is falling apart. But here's something I need you to understand. Failure is not the end of your story. It's just the beginning. I know it sounds counterintuitive, but let me explain. Most people avoid failure like it's the plague. They're afraid of the humiliation, the disappointment, the feeling of not being good enough. So they play it safe. They stay within their comfort zones, afraid to take risks, because they don't want to fail. But here's the secret to unstoppable confidence. Failure isn't something to fear, it's something to embrace. In fact, failure is one of the most powerful tools you can use to build unshakable confidence. Think about it. Every person who has ever achieved greatness has failed, over and over again. Thomas Edison, he failed thousands of times before he invented the light bulb. Michael Jordan, he was cut from his high school basketball team. Steve Jobs, he was fired from the company he founded. And yet, they didn't give up. They didn't let failure define them. Instead, they used it as fuel. They learned from their mistakes, adapted, and got back up stronger than before. Failure is a teacher. It shows you where you need to improve, where your weaknesses lie, and what you need to change to succeed. But the key is this. You can't let failure stop you. You can't let it define your worth. Imagine this. You're in the middle of a race. You're running as fast as you can, pushing yourself to the limit. And then, out of nowhere, you trip. You fall. You hit the ground hard. The pain is real, and it's tempting to just lie there and give up. But here's what unstoppable confidence looks like. You don't stay down. You don't let that fall keep you on the ground. You get up, you brush yourself off, and you keep running. You use the pain as motivation. You let the setback fuel your next move, pushing you harder, faster, with more determination than ever before. This is how confidence is built. Not in the moments of success, but in the moments of failure. It's in how you handle the tough times, how you choose to rise after you fall, how you transform your mistakes into stepping stones. So let me ask you, when was the last time you failed? And more importantly, what did you learn from it? Most people, when they fail, they let that failure define them. They believe that failure is permanent. But I want you to realize something today. Failure is only permanent if you allow it to be. You have the power to choose how you respond to failure. You can either let it break you or you can let it build you. Confidence comes from knowing that no matter what happens, you will always rise again. And when you rise, you'll be stronger, smarter, and more capable than you were before. So let's talk about something else that will fuel your confidence. Resilience. Resilience is your ability to bounce back from setbacks. It's the mental toughness to keep moving forward, even when life throws punches. Resilience is what makes the difference between someone who gives up and someone who becomes unstoppable. Imagine yourself standing tall after a storm, while everyone else is still trying to pick up the pieces. You've been knocked down, but you've learned how to keep getting up. You've faced adversity head on, and it's made you who you are today, stronger, wiser, and more unshakable than ever before. I want you to ask yourself, are you ready to turn every failure into a stepping stone? Are you ready to rise after every fall, knowing that you're just one step closer to achieving your dreams? Because the truth is, you are so much stronger than you think. Your failures don't define you, they refine you. They shape you into the person you were always meant to be. Now I want you to take a moment and reflect. What's one thing you've been afraid to try because you were worried about failing? What's one risk you've been holding back from taking because you were scared of the outcome? If you're ready to take this journey with me, write in the comments below, I am a warrior. Here's the third part of the script, continuing the powerful narrative of building unstoppable confidence. You've taken the first step, embraced failure as fuel, and started building resilience. But now, let's talk about something that holds the key to long-lasting confidence: consistency. In a world that's constantly pushing for instant results, it's easy to forget one simple truth. True confidence doesn't come overnight. It's not something you can snap your fingers and magically have. No, confidence is a habit. It's a daily practice. Think about it. You didn't wake up one day and suddenly become an expert at anything. Whether it's learning how to ride a bike, mastering a sport, or building a career, it took consistent effort. You didn't stop after one failure. You didn't give up because things weren't perfect right away. You kept going, day after day, pushing through. Confidence works the same way. It's built by showing up every single day. It's about making small, intentional decisions that build your belief in yourself, even when things aren't perfect, even when you're not where you want to be yet. Let's say you're trying to get fit. You don't go to the gym once and expect to have the body of your dreams. You have to show up consistently week after week, even when you don't see immediate results. The same applies to your confidence. You can't expect to walk into a room and feel completely sure of yourself after one positive affirmation or one small victory. Confidence is something that compounds over time. It grows each day you choose to show up, each day you choose to take action in the face of uncertainty. Now imagine you're standing at the edge of a mountain, looking up at the summit. It seems impossible to reach, doesn't it? The peak looks so far away and the climb seems exhausting. But here's the thing. Every step you take is progress. You don't need to conquer the mountain in a single day. All you need to do is take one step at a time, day after day, no matter how small those steps may feel. Every time you face your fears, every time you push past your doubts, you're climbing that mountain. And with each step, you're building the confidence you need to reach the top. It's not the big moments that shape you. It's the small, consistent actions you take when no one's watching. If you want to develop unstoppable confidence, you need to commit to showing up every single day. Whether it's starting your day with a positive affirmation, practicing gratitude, setting small goals, or just pushing yourself to do something that scares you, you have to be consistent. Confidence doesn't just appear when you need it most. It's created in the quiet, everyday moments of your life. It's those days when you're tired, when you feel like giving up, but you choose to push through anyway. It's the moments when you're faced with rejection, but instead of backing down, you rise up. It's those small victories, the things you might not even notice at first, that compound and create a foundation of unwavering confidence. Do you want to know the secret to unshakable confidence? It's simple. Keep going, even when you don't feel like it. The more you show up, the more you prove to yourself that you can handle whatever comes your way. Let me tell you something. The most successful people didn't become confident by accident. They built their confidence through consistent effort. They decided that no matter what, they would show up every single day, even when things weren't easy, even when they weren't feeling their best. They kept going, and over time, that consistency paid off. So let me ask you, are you ready to commit to consistency? Are you ready to show up every day, even on the hard days, and make small decisions that will lead to big changes in your confidence? Think about where you want to be a year from now. What would happen if you showed up every single day, no matter how small the action, and made it a habit to build your confidence? What could you accomplish in just 1 year of consistent growth? How would your life look if you were just a little bit more confident every day? The road to unstoppable confidence doesn't require perfection. It doesn't require instant success. All it requires is your consistent effort. It's the small steps, the daily commitment, the decision to keep going no matter what, that will lead you to the top. If you're ready to take this journey with me, write in the comments below, "I am a warrior." Apologies for the oversight. Here's the fourth part of the script, continuing without the asterisks or any symbols as requested. We've talked about believing in yourself, embracing failure as fuel, and staying consistent on the path. But there's one more thing you need to understand when it comes to unstoppable confidence. You have to trust your journey. Life isn't a straight line. It's full of twists, turns, detours, and sometimes unexpected roadblocks. You might think that confidence is built only when things go your way, but that's not the case. True confidence comes from trusting that no matter what happens, you're on the right path. There are moments when it feels like you're moving forward, only to hit a setback that knocks you back. You might feel lost or uncertain, and it can be easy to start doubting whether you're ever going to get to where you want to be. But let me tell you something important. Every step you take, even the ones that seem like setbacks, are part of your journey. They're all leading you to the place you need to be. Think about it like this. Imagine you're hiking through the mountains. You're trying to reach the summit, but you encounter a boulder blocking your way. At first, it feels like the mountain has won. You might wonder if you'll ever get to the top, but then you notice something. There's another path just beyond the boulder. It's not the path you expected, but it's still a path forward. And so, you take it. You trust that the detour is part of the process, even though it wasn't in the plan you had in mind. And eventually, that detour leads you to a view you never could have imagined. An even more beautiful destination than you had originally planned. Your journey will have its own unexpected twists and turns. There will be times when you question whether you're on the right path. Times when it feels like nothing is happening, even though you're putting in the effort. It's easy to feel like you're not making progress, but trust me when I say this, every step counts. The small wins, the quiet victories, and the lessons learned from the difficult moments, they're all leading you closer to your goal. You can't see it right now, but everything that's happening is shaping you into someone stronger, wiser, and more confident. The struggle is not a sign of failure. It's proof that you're moving forward, even when it feels hard. Let me ask you something. When was the last time you trusted your journey, even when things weren't going according to plan? When was the last time you chose to keep going, even when the road seemed uncertain? There's power in trust. Trusting that the challenges you face are not setbacks, but opportunities for growth. Trusting that the person you're becoming through this journey is worth every struggle, every doubt, every moment of fear, and most importantly, trusting that everything you're experiencing is preparing you for something greater. The truth is, confidence comes from knowing that no matter what happens, you have what it takes to keep moving forward. Even when you don't have all the answers, even when you're unsure of the outcome, trusting that you are exactly where you need to be is a huge part of building unstoppable confidence. There's an old saying, the journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. But here's the thing, the journey of confidence begins with a single decision to trust Trust that everything you've gone through has brought you closer to your true power. Trust that the mistakes, the setbacks, and the unexpected twists are not obstacles. They are essential parts of the process. I want you to think about this. What would it look like if you truly trusted your journey? What if you stopped worrying about the destination and focused on embracing every part of the path, knowing that it's all leading you towards something greater? The path to unstoppable confidence isn't easy. It's full of challenges, doubts, and detours. But with every step you take, you're becoming the person you were meant to be. Every decision, every struggle, and every moment of doubt is shaping you into a warrior. So let me ask you one final question for today. How can you trust the journey you're on, even when things don't seem to make sense? If you're ready to take this journey with me, write in the comments below, "I am a warrior." Apologies for the previous misunderstanding. Here's the final part with a strong outro, keeping it exactly as you requested. You've learned about belief, failure, consistency, and trust. Now it's time to talk about stepping into your power. The journey you've been on so far is leading you to one powerful realization. You are capable of more than you think. I want you to take a moment and really think about that. No more self-doubt, no more second-guessing your worth. It's time for you to step into the fullness of your potential. You've built the foundation, and now it's time to stand tall and show the world what you're made of. You might be wondering, how do I step into my power? How do I fully embrace who I am and what I'm capable of? The answer is simple, but it's not always easy. You have to decide. You have to make the choice, right here, right now, that you are no longer going to hide. You are no longer going to hold back. You've spent enough time doubting yourself. You've spent enough time letting fear control your decisions. It's time to let go of the past. It's time to let go of the limiting beliefs you've been carrying around. The ones that told you that you couldn't, that you weren't good enough, that you didn't have what it takes. Because here's the truth, you've always had it within you. Every single challenge, every single setback, every lesson you've learned along the way has been preparing you for this moment. You are ready. You are equipped. And now, it's time to take your place in this world. Stepping into your power doesn't mean being perfect. It doesn't mean you won't face obstacles or make mistakes along the way. What it means is that you're willing to show up as your authentic self. It means you're willing to take risks, push past your comfort zone, and face whatever comes your way with unwavering confidence. It means that you choose to believe in yourself, even when others doubt you. Confidence comes from knowing who you are, owning your story, and embracing the unique gifts that make you asterisk you. Asterisk, there's no one else like you in this world, and that is your superpower. Your journey is unique. The challenges you face are unique. Your strengths, your voice, your perspective, they are all yours to claim. And when you own that, when you step fully into your power, there is nothing that can stop you. The world needs your gifts. The world needs your voice. The world needs the courage you've built and the wisdom you've gained. You are a warrior, not because you've never fallen, but because you've always risen. You've learned how to stand tall after every setback. You've learned how to embrace the struggle, knowing that it's shaping you into someone unshakable. And now, it's time for you to show the world your strength. It's time to stand in your power and claim what's yours. Don't hold back. Don't let fear or doubt stop you from reaching your fullest potential. You are ready. The world is waiting for you to step into your greatness. And as you take that first step, know this. You don't have to have all the answers. You don't have to have everything figured out. The only thing you need to do is take that first step and trust that everything you've been through, everything you've learned, is leading you to this moment. Confidence isn't about being perfect. It's about taking action. It's about showing up for yourself, even when the road is tough. It's about knowing that no matter what happens, you will never stop. You will never back down. You will keep going, and in doing so, you'll become unstoppable. So here's your challenge. Start today, right now. Don't wait for the perfect moment. Don't wait for everything to fall into place. Step into your power today and own it. Claim your place in this world. The future belongs to those who believe in themselves and refuse to give up. Now take a deep breath and look ahead. The road is long, but you are strong. The world is yours to conquer. And the most powerful part of this journey, you've already taken the first step. If you're ready to take this journey with me, write in the comments below, I am a warrior.